A man station has a designated person who helps to get people checked in at a welcome desk or even on your phone. The goal is to have most people check themselves in using self-stations. But if someone's having trouble, they need to edit something in their profile, or a brand new family shows up, that's where man stations come in. Let's take a look at how to do it. When you're checking in someone new, start by typing in their full name. Then go ahead and click Add Person. We're adding a whole new family, so we'll add to a new household. Now we can start to enter information for Claire. Since they're an adult, you'll want to make sure you get at least a phone number, so you can contact them if you need to. Once we've got Claire all set, we'll add the next member of the family. Let's say Millie. This time, we're going to add a child. But if you have another adult that you want to add first, you can just toggle back and forth. The information that we need for a child is different from what we wanted for an adult. Once you get the whole household entered, then you can get them checked in. Their labels will print, and they'll be good to go. And every time they come back, they'll be able to check themselves in using a self-station. You can also run a man station on any mobile device, like your phone, which means everyone on your team can have a station ready to go.
A self-station is a station that anyone can use on their own. Most of the time, many of these will be set up in the lobby so that people can check themselves in as quickly as possible. For anyone who's checked in at your church before, they can get started by typing their phone number. And actually, they should only need to type the last 4 digits. What they'll see is a list of all the people who they are able to check in. Of course, this would include people in their household, like their kids. But you could also have grandparents who need to check in their grandkids. If the grandparent is listed as a trusted person for those grandkids, then they'll see them here in this list. Check-ins will automatically select people to be checked in based on where they've checked in before. But of course, they can make adjustments if they need to. Like if one of their kids isn't there that day, they can just deselect them. If they need to change a time or location for anyone, they can do that by tapping the pencil icon. That will show all the options that are available for that person. At the bottom of the screen, there's a name. We call them the checked in by person because all the people being checked in are being checked in by that person. Whoever is doing the check-in should make sure that their name is listed in that spot. That way, if there are any issues, everyone knows who checked the kids in so they can get in touch with that person. Once everything's all set, they can officially check those people in, and it will print a label for everyone. There's an even faster way to do this, with PreCheck in the Church Center app. Let me show you how it works. When a family is on their way to church, they can pre-check their kids in the app. That will give them a QR code. When they get to church, they can scan that QR code at a self-station. On a station like this, they can just tap on the barcode button to open the camera and then scan the code. And just like that, their labels automatically print. You can even set this station up to always have the camera on. This could act as the fast pass for those with the app. When you set it up that way, it's fast and completely touchless.
A roster station shows everyone who's previously checked in to a certain location. It's meant to be used by a teacher in their classroom, so they can keep track of who's there. If you're a teacher, the first thing you want to do is select the right location and time. Once someone's checked in, they move over to the Here tab. Now, when we're on the Here tab, we'll see a list of the unconfirmed check-ins at the top. When those kids get to class, just tap the down arrow, and they'll move down to the confirmed part of the list. If any kids have medical notes, this is a really easy place to see those. And if you need to send a text to an adult about any of the kids in your class, you can do that from right here. Choose the adult and the message that fits the situation. Let's go with the positive one for our new mom who was anxious about dropping off their kid. We'll go with doing great, and then send the message. When it's time to check kids out, you'll want to make sure that their security code matches up with the adult's security code. Each child's label will have a security code printed on it, but you can also see it from the roster station. you'll see a code just below each kid's name. When someone comes to pick them up, you can make sure this code matches the adult's code. When a kid is ready to leave, tap the right arrow and they'll move over to the Checked Out tab.